When African kids visit abroad for the first time, whether it's America, Europe, or anywhere else, one thing is guaranteed: hilarious misunderstandings. From food to accents to culture shock, the confusion is real, and it's funny. Today, let's laugh together about some classic moments African kids experience when they step into a brand new world. 1. The struggle with accent and phrases. First big confusion. English sounds different. Abroad. African kids might grow up speaking British English or Pidgin, but hearing a thick American or Scottish accent for the first time, pure shock. Imagine someone says, "Hey, what's up?" and you seriously look up at the sky. Or when someone casually says, "You all right?" and you start explaining your whole life story because you thought they sensed your problems. 2. Calling every adult uncle and auntie. In many African homes, every older person is either uncle or auntie, no matter if you're related or not. So imagine the look on a stranger's face when a little African kid calls the neighbor Auntie Susan after just meeting her for the first time. People abroad don't always get it, but for us, it's pure respect. 2. The food shock. The first time an African kid sees a cold sandwich for lunch? Confusion. In Africa, lunch usually means something hot: rice, stew, fufu, plantain. Not just 2 slices of bread and cheese. Kids be like, "Where is the real food?" And don't even get them started on cereal for dinner. They'll think you're joking. Misunderstanding politeness. Back home, we say, "Good morning, sir," loud and clear. Abroad, you casually say hi to your teacher and move on. So when African kids give full-blown greetings and proper kneeling or bowing to random adults, it looks like they're overdoing it. Meanwhile, at home, that's just basic manners. 5. Playing outside alone. In many African neighborhoods, kids play outside together for hours without parental supervision. When African kids visit abroad and realize you need appointments to see your friends, or you have to schedule a play date, it's hilarious and confusing. Back home, you just show up at your friend's house, no permission needed. 6. The winter struggle. Nobody prepares African kids for the cold abroad, even if they're bundled up in 6 jackets, 2 scarves, 3 socks. They are still shivering. First snow experience? Magical at first. Then reality hits. It's cold, wet, and slippery. Slipping and falling on ice becomes part of the initiation. 7. The confusing freedom. In Africa, kids are used to strict rules. Don't do this, don't go there, don't talk back. Then they visit abroad and hear kids calling their parents by first names or negotiating bedtime like it's a business meeting. African kids be looking around like, "Am I allowed to breathe freely here? Is this not disrespect?" 8. Thinking every white person is rich. Sadly, a lot of African kids grow up thinking everyone abroad is living like Hollywood stars. So when they visit and see regular people, struggling students, or even homeless folks, it's mind-blowing. You realize not everyone abroad is riding Ferraris to school. Chin. Trouble with technology. Some African kids are super tech-savvy. Others, not so much. First time using a self-checkout machine? Expect confusion. Asking the machine, "Please, can you help me?" like it's a real human, or struggling with automatic doors, elevators without operators, and talking GPS systems. It's a comedy show on its own. 10. Using African slang abroad. Bringing your full Nigerian, Ghanaian, or Kenyan slang abroad is a recipe for confusion. Imagine yelling, "Wahala deyo," in the middle of a quiet store. People look at you like you're casting spells. But hey, it's part of our charm. 11. Fear of pets. In many African homes, dogs are for security, not for cuddles. First time visiting abroad and seeing people kissing dogs on the mouth. African kids be standing in the corner looking horrified. Is this how diseases start? 12. Overdressing for every occasion. At home, when you're going out, you dress seriously. Abroad, people show up in hoodies and sweatpants even to the mall. African kids, however, are out here in full traditional attire, leather shoes shining, like they're attending a royal wedding, just to go grocery shopping. The first visit abroad as an African kid is full of hilarious misunderstandings, but that's what makes it unforgettable. You laugh, you learn, and you realize just how beautiful both cultures are, even with all the confusion. At the end of the day, these moments turn into funny stories you'll tell for years. So if you're visiting abroad soon, just know, confusion is guaranteed, but laughter is too. Enjoy the ride.